Just want to share a quick testimony from my brother Alexander. This was the most powerful plant medicine experience of my entire life. I've actually had a lot of experience with psilocybin mushrooms, as well as LSD, and even traditional normal DMT. In my ceremony with Tepezcohuite, it was more powerful than any psychedelic experience I've ever had. I can briefly go into some of the insights that I had during the experience, but words will not be able to thoroughly articulate the entirety of the experience. So the first thing that I experienced was having really thorough insights to what life, our bodies, and Mother Nature will look like in a more evolved form. The shift that is happening ultimately, eventually, will be a permanent shift for all of existence, even externally, like the way things appear to look. It'll be a higher, more evolved form. I'm just gonna leave it at that. And it showed me what it's gonna look like, and it had me fathom it to a very, very strong degree. And then it also brought me closer to God, and throughout every cell and fiber of my being, it allowed me to download, integrate, and embody the highest of compassion, humility, love, grace, understanding, humble, grounded energy. And these were all things that I already embodied and knew about, but it made it to where I am only that now. Like, of course I'm still human, I still have an ego like we all do, but now I feel much more connected to God and love, and it was the most potent ceremony and overall spiritual moment in time of my entire life, without a doubt. So if you're feeling called to try Tepezcohuite, I guarantee you that it's for a reason probably bigger than what you realize, because after the ceremony, my life completely shifted in every way. I was called to leave the country I was in, leave the job I was in, leave the relationship I was in, everything. It all had to shift and change. And without that ceremony, those things would have happened maybe 6 months, maybe a year down the road. But instead of that, it all happened literally the next following days and weeks to come. So gratitude to the highest degree, total honor and reverence. And again, if you're feeling called to try this medicine, step up to that calling and meet God, meet your highest self here and now.